Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video. My name is Duck, and today we are going to test out everything Sigrika. Basically, we are going to test her in all the endgame modes, which is TOA, then we have Whimpering Wastes, and last but not least, the Matrix. We're gonna break the Matrix with her. Or, well, at least attempt to. Slight little disclaimer. I have an S4 Frolova, so of course, if I were to use Sigrika in my Frolova team, it would kind of ruin the purpose of showcasing Sigrika, because Frolova just kind of bulldozes through everything. So we're not gonna use Frolova, sadly, even though I really love her. Anyway, we are going to test Sigrika out in all the endgame modes, see how she performs, and yeah, I say let's get right into it. So, of course, as is per usual, I am going to show you guys her build and build of her teammates. So, Sigrika is incredibly low on ER, because you want ER on her for her to do more echo skill damage for some reason. She's basically the exact opposite of Frolova, who wants no ER. Fun! We have her signature weapon, which... like, it's really good on her. I feel like what Kuro is kind of doing, they're kind of like throwing us little bits and pieces of Echo Skill DPSs or just Echo Skill people. And then they have weapons that only fit them, obviously, because who else uses fucking Echo Skill except for these two characters specifically? And like, you get the point, you get the point. So, of course, we have her signature weapon. We are running her on her best set, which is her signature set, because it has Sound of True Name, and, she has an ultimate called Sound of True Name, so those are the stats. They're fucking miserable. Except for this one. This was good. But, like, they're not good. They're not nearly where I want them to be. In a perfect world, we'd have ER on this one, and ER on this one. But it's not a perfect world. We're cooked. I've been farming ever since I got her, which has been over a week, and I still got absolute nothing. Then her traces are, well, they're here. And I have her on S1 because she's fucking goated. Sigrika is my goat, and she deserves Frolova treatment. One day I will S6 Sigrika, and you cannot stop me. Then we move on to her absolute best teammate, which sadly is Chuyan. Don't get me wrong, love this man, he's a fucking great character. Playing him, however, is fucking miserable, because he is a porcelain doll. He is a petite, slim, hourglass body femboy who basically, the moment a gust of wind hits him wrong, he just gets thrown out of his chain attack, and then you're just kind of crying inside. We have him on Emerald of Genesis because I am, frankly speaking, broke, and I cannot afford to get his weapon, even though I really want it. We have him on Law of Harmony and Windward Pilgrimage. Yeah, it's nothing special, really. I mean, funnily enough, in terms of, like, just pure stats and how many, like, 3-liners or even 4-liners we have, he's better built than Sigrika, which kind of makes me cry. His traces are cooked, but to be fair, you don't need anything because he's not there to deal damage, he's just there to get thrown out of the air. And S0. Then we move on to her last teammate, who is our beloved wife and mother of our children, Shorekeeper. We have her on S1. I have her on S1 because of the spending event. Yeah, I make poor financial decisions, but hey, what else is life about other than gambling and waifus? So, her traces are cooked, frankly speaking, as you can clearly tell, but we don't need that. We don't need that. It's fine. Yes, I am aware I should level up her intro skill. I will not. I'm not bothered. It is what it is. Of course, we have her on, well, her best set. I don't know what else to say about this. And we have her signature weapon. And those are her final stats. And yeah, that's kind of it for the showcase of the builds. So we're just gonna start off with Whimpering Wastes, because I have no idea how she's gonna perform in here. I have not tried her. And of course we have to kind of reset, because otherwise we can't use Chuyan, which is lovely. I still don't understand why Chuyan is the best teammate for Frolova, Galbrenna, and Sigrika. Basically, you're just cooked if you want to play them. Or if you have more than one of them. I mean, I guess you'd want to use her with resonance energy. You know what? We're just gonna do that. Alright. Now we just have to figure out which team we want to use on top. Which isn't very hard, because there's a team called Bulldozer. Because Cartwheel just kind of brute forces her way through everything. Now here's the thing. Of course, I could use the fucking torch to make her go boom. However, I was thinking, what if we just nerf her a little bit? And instead of giving her the best token, how about we just nerf her and go with a literal lamp to help us in combat? So I will be using the bulldozer to just brute force my way through this, and we will see each other in just a second. Now let us together see how well Sigrika is gonna perform if she's nerfed.
That's a lot of damage.
Well, that went a lot better than I expected. And now it is time for something we all love, TOA. Once again, we have this absolutely crack team, and we will be testing it out on floor 3, even though previously I stated that none of my teams can actually clear floor 3 except floor 4, except for 2. However, I am convinced that the arrow element is way too strong in this game, so I am convinced that Sigrika can brute force her way through just like the bulldozer can.
to the stars.
Well, I guess that kind of proves my point. Well, that went quite a lot easier than I expected. And now, last but not least, end stage matrix. I believe Sigrika can escape the matrix. And, of course, because this bitch is error resistant, we are not going to start up using her. Instead, we will be using Frolova. Yes, this team is cooked. We will brute force our way through these two enemies and then end up with this thing, which we will be fighting with Sigrika. So while I will be doing this, you guys can relax and just enjoy the time skip or this funny gif of Sigrika that I randomly found on the internet.
In war with time. Load.
What sleeps within bamboo? Mandate calls. Judgment falls. One strike. To settle it all. My move is the blade.
Know what explosion means?
What sleeps within your life is mine to take.
To the stars. Oh, from the heart. In war with time.
One strike. To settle it all. My move is the blade.
Crew name, illuminate! Cool your head! Detonate!
Well, that proved to be quite easy, actually. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this very brief video of Sigrika propaganda. The conclusion very clearly is that you should pull for Sigrika. If you skip her, she will A, come for you, and B, you will be missing out on a fantastic Echo skill DPS. So, you know, make your choices, but only one's the right one. I hope you guys enjoyed this slightly different video, and have a lovely rest of the day or night whenever you're watching, and see you all in the next one.